opportunity, or would you rather not be playing the local rivals so soon?
So soon?
After losing
No.
3 in a row.
No, I never thought about these kind of things. So no, it's the right moment. It's the right moment to play Everton. That's how it is. We will be ready.
There we go. Okay, Dom King.
Yeah, again, one of the key strengths of your team has been its discipline, staying focused. Tomorrow's got the potential to be quite an emotional game. So how do the players keep that in these circumstances?
We play the way we play. It's very emotional, but we always are emotional. To be honest, that's our way to play. What the other team is doing, I don't know. I have no influence on that, so nothing to say about that. So I can imagine that after the first game that you try to create some stories about that, but around that. But I will not be in that. Be prepared for a football game, for a derby, like we always did. Like I think nobody can say about this team that they were not ready for derbies from an attitude point of view, from an understanding point of view, how important it is. This team always was, and we will be tomorrow. But that's how I said, the stories around and all these kind of things. I have nothing to say.
Okay, thanks, Dom. We'll go to Chris. Chris Bascom.
Again, just slightly different topic, actually. Just the international break coming up could be a bit of an issue with the 10-day quarantine. I just wondered if you had any more details of that. Would you have any concerns about the logistics of that? Because it just seems a bit crazy.
Yes, I have concerns, but not more information, if that makes sense. So, no, we are obviously internally in constant talks and try to talk to the specific organizations, how it is. So, but I know in this moment, I cannot tell you exactly how it will be and how how we will sort that, because it's clear that if a player goes away and has to come back and has to get quarantined for 10 days, that's obviously difficult to accept. That's why but in this moment, probably don't know more than you.
Okay. Kevin, from the iPaper now, and then Dave to finish with. Kevin.
Jurgen, it was one of the great achievements, I think, in recent times, to not only to win the title for the first time in 30 years, but to eclipse arguably the finest team that English football has seen. Now we see City galloping on again, I think 16 points clear of Liverpool. What do Liverpool have to do to challenge them again?
Oh, we don't have to think about that now. We don't play them this year anymore, and maybe probably not. Maybe in the Champions League, and yeah, for next year we have a little bit of time. But actually, it was never the case that we thought, how can we? What is the right saying? How can we overtake or whatever City, whatever, however we would say that? How can we become the finest team again in English football, whatever that means? We never saw it like this. We wanted the best version of ourselves, and we have that chance again. And if that's then good enough, then it's good enough. And if not, if another team is better, then they are better. That's how sports works. You cannot do more than being the best version of yourself. And that's what we really will try again, as a team especially. And for that, we need just a little bit more luck. And then, of course, a few other things as well. But in the beginning, it would start with slightly more luck with injuries. That would help already. And then we can become closer to that. I think we all agree. Even I would say that, probably even Pep would say that, in a normal season for both teams, we would not be 16 points away. But we are. In fact, that's how it is. And we accept that. But this season is not our concern. How close can we come to City? Our concern is how far can we go in the table? And that's enough work to do.
Fantastic. Final question, Dave Maddock from the Mirror.
Jurgen, when you ran on the pitch in the derby, when you scored at the end, that's kind of one of the iconic moments for Liverpool and for you. I was just wondering whether you can't see it like that, but what is your favourite derby moment? And also, I just wanted to ask about how it feels playing without fans, because we saw in the first game this season that there's still an intensity and a passion sometimes spilling over. So I just wondered, around that, and your favourite moments in the derby.
I had a lot of favorite moments in derbies. I don't want to mention them all now, but I had a lot. Sadio involved, Divock involved, yeah. Curtis involved. These kind of things. So there were a few. Yes, and of course the derby is the derby with or without supporters. But with supporters, it's just much more enjoyable for us as well. So we all love when football becomes the most important thing for a few moments. And in derbies, that's always the case. So this intensity I really like. And that the game is still intense or emotional, however you want to describe that. Yeah, that's normal. It's football. Other games were very emotional and intense as well. And why should Liverpool versus Everton be different? So, no, with supporters, it's just everything is better. Absolutely everything is better with supporters. Even the derby.